Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, good evening. Giving honor to God and obedience to Him, it is indeed a pleasure and a special honor to be in this historic home, Ebenezer Baptist Church. I want to thank the Reverend Raphael Warnock. I want to thank the Pastor Emeritus, Reverend Roberts. I want to thank them for giving us an opportunity to gather in this hallowed hall, this sacred hall, to begin this year's Urban League Annual Conference. I also want to begin by thanking Robert Taylor, our Senior Vice Chair, the members of our Board of Trustees, and thank Robert for his commitment, for his steadfast work, and for being a teacher and helping to guide our work as we move to a strategy that will carry us into the 21st century. Please give Robert, along with the members of our Board of Trustees, a warm round of applause. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I promised that I'm not going to talk too long tonight. We're going to be out of here before the sun goes down. But you know, when you come to the house of the Lord, it's only appropriate to say all the thank yous. And I want to thank Mayor Franklin, who has certainly had to depart to carry out a very busy schedule for friendship and for leadership. Mayor Franklin stands on the shoulders of the late, great Maynard Jackson, stands on the shoulders of Andrew Young and Bill Campbell, stands on the shoulders of great urban executives in this city. But Mayor Franklin has forged her own reputation. Mayor Franklin has demonstrated that a strong and diminutive woman, a dime amongst pennies, can lead a great American city in the 21st century. Shirley Franklin. Our affiliate leader here in Atlanta, Dr. Clinton Dye, a quarter century of commitment to the Urban League, a man whose commitment and passion, along with his board chair, Brian Lacey, they have worked with Mayor Franklin and others to ensure that this is going to be the very best Urban League conference ever. I want to thank Dr. Dye one more time and ask that you join me in giving him a special thanks for his work and his leadership. Mike Eskew, who chairs and is the CEO of UPS. I love the color black, and I love the color white and brown and yellow, but tonight I especially like brown. And I want to thank Mike Eskew and UPS, Jim Weinstock, our trustee, and certainly Cal Darden, our former trustee, for the great partnership that we've enjoyed with UPS over the years. They've connected with many affiliates. They've been a consistent supporter of the work that we do. And Mike, thank you so much for once again stepping up when we've asked. Mike Eskew, thank you, thank you, thank you. Coca-Cola is the real thing, and E. Neville Isdell, it was inspiring to hear him talk about his early life in South Africa before a free South Africa. And I certainly just want to thank him for sharing that with us and for his passion and for his commitment and for the way in which this great city has had an effect on him. Once again, Coca-Cola has been with us for a long time. Thank you, Neville. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My Urban League family, the affiliate CEOs, board members, staff, guild, YPs, especially the young people up there. One more time for the new lighters. Let's say one more time. And as the affiliate CEOs know, this work is hard, this work is tough, and the affiliate leadership is in transition, as many, many great veteran CEOs who've carried the water, carried the burden, carried the message, and carried the mission. Many are retiring and moving on, and then we have an entire new group that is coming in to energize and carry the baton into the 21st century. I want to thank those who have been with us, those who are retiring, those who may be thinking about retiring, and I want to welcome all of the new affiliate CEOs and ask all of the affiliate CEOs to stand so we can recognize your very important leadership. Affiliate CEOs of the Urban League movement, thank you. You are as is always the case, we have many VIPs here and too numerous to mention, but I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the presence of a great St. Louisan, the Olympic gold medalist Jackie Joyner-Kersee, who is with us today. Thank you to Andy Taylor and Jim Buford. Jackie, thank you. And next year, we're coming to St. Louis. Get ready, Jim Buford, Andy Taylor, and Jackie. We're going to be in St. Louis. I also want to acknowledge my friend and colleague, the president of the National Conference of Black Mayors, Mayor Robert Bowser of East Orange, New Jersey, who's traveled to be with us. Thank you very much, Mayor Bowser. And earlier, Representative Cynthia McKinney was here, and I want to especially acknowledge her work on the Voting Rights Act and her advocacy for the victims and survivors of Katrina who've come to this great city, Atlanta, to find temporary, in some cases, a permanent place to live. So we want to thank Representative McKinney, and certainly all of you know that we will honor John Lewis, and other members of Congress will be here in the next several days to come. Tomorrow, I will have the pleasure and the honor to represent all of you at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue at the White House when the extension, a 25-year extension of the Voting Rights Act is signed by the President. Importantly, I'll have an opportunity to lead a delegation that will include Herman Lassard, Laverne Chatman, along with Maudine Cooper and Stephanie Jones of our Policy Institute, to be there for this historic signing. And I want to thank all of you, because this was a great victory, but a tough victory. For 3 years, you're right. Yes, sir, you're right. For 3 years, we've asked Urban League CEOs to travel to Washington, D.C., to meet with members of Congress to stress the importance of the extension of the Voting Rights Act. And sometimes when you do that, you wonder if you're making progress. You wonder if the message is falling on deaf ears. I'm here to say that your work, your advocacy indeed made a difference. Because of your work and your advocacy, the Voting Rights Act extension got 390 votes in the United States House of Representatives with only 33 dissenters, and 98-0 in the United States Senate. A significant accomplishment for civil rights in America today. But let me share this. This victory was a victory which melded together what I hope is going to be a new coalition for civil rights.